the idea of the practice was something that was more open, and that's why it was called studio, as a place to work and to share. Mumbai was just a way to locate where the studio was physically set in. But for me, the main basis of that was that it allowed for a space where we could explore thoughts and ideas, and possibilities, through a sort of very diverse group of people. We have, young architects. We have I have artisans who are carpenters and masons. We have this lady who's, who studied textile, who's part of the studio. I have a few people that come from a fine arts background, and have nothing really to do with architecture in that sense. They're artists in a sense of training. Then we have, I have a colorist who joins me from time to time. There's, someone that works with light and with glass, as in, blown glass. So the studio in some way also expands and contracts depending on the work that's happening, depending on the research that is not necessarily project related. In some ways it's more like an art practice more than an architectural one. One of the things that's important is that in everything that we do, we have the potential to, in some way, and I want to use the word impregnate, where you place something in the project that, the physicality of the project might go, but you always leave something behind, which enables another culture, another civilization, another possibility to overlay on that and takes, and use it as a life source, as a place to nourish what we don't know yet. For me, that's how I am able to participate in the world that we live in. I think these are choices that have to be made, and I don't think that what I do is going to change the world. I've not done it with the idea that it's there to change the world. I think it's just that what we're doing is to show a possibility. The exhibition that you see here in Stuttgart, it is a fragment of our studio, but in some way encompasses the diversity of the studio in terms of the people involved, materials involved, thought processes, ideas. It's a lab that you're walking into.